Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my people, how una dey? The update is coming very late this morning. The reason why they come late be say I dey try wait for Enzo Maresca's press conference. Anyway, Chelsea fans, match preview of that our game that is coming up tomorrow between Chelsea at home playing against Liverpool 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. Help me tap the like button, comment one or two, check if you have not subscribed, nag the subscribe button as we dive into the match preview proper. First of all, just in case say you no know, make I quickly remind you, abi you know you forget, Anthony Taylor is going to be the referee tomorrow at Stamford Bridge. He is the official for tomorrow. Our prayer now just be say, may God allow person wey dey inside the VAR room get sense, because Anthony Taylor, if you don't see Chelsea, in sense no really dey work. Ordinarily, if Chelsea is supposed to get 3 yellow cards in that game tomorrow, Anthony Taylor will share 5. That's how bad the brother hates Chelsea. With that in head, wey dey I don't even begin to swear for am down from now, because I know that he is definitely not going to favor Chelsea tomorrow. There's going to be silly calls against Chelsea tomorrow for Anthony Taylor. If he no do am tomorrow, means say na God enter am. But anyway, that one no go stop us from winning the game. If you like, may you officiate anyhow. But our boys really need to be very careful. We need to be very careful. See all those ones wey be say we don dey collect red card in the past games, it will not be allowed tomorrow playing against Liverpool. It will not be. If anything wey make Chelsea collect red card tomorrow, forget it. Mean say life don dey do Chelsea be that. Mean say Chelsea matter don enter spiritual realm. Anyway, let us leave that one. Moving on, we are playing against a wounded Liverpool. It is just the fact. The Liverpool wey be say we wan play tomorrow, they are Liverpool that have lost 2 games back to back. They've lose in the Premier League last weekend. They've lose against Galatasaray. They are going to approach that game with a very furious mind. They are angry. They needed that 3 points as much as we needed that 3 points. We need these 3 points so bad. I believe we even need it more than them. They need it because they are chasing the title. Because if they lose, Arsenal win, Arsenal don't pass. You get my point now. But from my own perspective, we need that 3 points to climb up too, because we've lost a very vital 3 points last week. We cannot afford to lose again. We say, just like them say, they don't lose back to back. They lose their last Premier League game. We lost our own last Premier League game too. So waiting differ for them, now it differ for us. You want to win it, we want to win it. Anyway, let us get into Arne Slot press conference first, because I have to listen to what Arne Slot have to say. And you see, Alisson is not going to be available tomorrow, and Arne Slot confirm it. And that is number 1. Number 2 now is that he said something about Ugo Ekitike, that Ugo Ekitike suffered some knock in their last game. Ugo Ekitike and Federico Chiesa, the 2 of them felt something in their leg, but they are going to assess them this afternoon to see if the 2 of them is going to be available for their game that is coming up tomorrow against Chelsea. You see, I feel like Arne Slot is just trying to play mind game with us. Ugo Ekitike will play. Forget cho. No, they come outside, call the Kajo or say you will need to assess them. Forget that thing. They go play. If you don't play Ugo Ekitike, who is your best striker so far so good? Who you want to play? Isaac. That one we don't buy. Anyway, let us leave Arne Slot press conference. Now let us get into Enzo Maresca's press conference. First of all, Enzo Maresca, they asked him about Cole Palmer, and Maresca said Palmer is out. Just like I said before, he's out till after the international break. Outside that, there's no other update. They want to ask if how the guy progress, but Baba said there's no other update. He said the only update we dey ground now be say, apart from Cole Palmer, we don't get injury altogether. Our players that will not be available for that tomorrow game are 8 in number. 8 players are not going to be available against Liverpool tomorrow. Otan. Oh boy, oh, Kasala don't bust. 8 players. I wish they asked him to mention those 8 players. Because I just the reason okay, I know that Palmer is not available. I know that Andre Santos is also not available. Who else is not available? I hope it is not Joao Pedro and Moses Caicedo. Because we don't hear say the 2 of them so far they've been playing with pain. We hear that Moses Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Joao Pedro, they've been playing with pain. And that's why the 3 of them, I think they've now been excluded from the international break, because they are not completely fit. But I beg, my own beg now be say, may they try play instead that pain tomorrow. Help us win that game in pain tomorrow. Please, we need that 3 points so bad. Anyway, moving on for on top Enzo Maresca press conference, the Baba said something about Badiashile. They asked him about Badiashile, and he said, "See, I have always been speaking high of Badiashile since the time I joined this club. I believe he's an important player for us. He was injured at some point, but now Badiashile is now back, and he's now happy that Badiashile is back. In a nutshell, we say Enzo Maresca is likely going to play Badiashile tomorrow, of which, if you ask me holistically, I should have told you that Tosin should have started. But as things stand, Badiashile put up an incredible performance against Benfica. But I still don't trust that Badiashile. But it's looking like Enzo Maresca will play him tomorrow. Anyway, let us move on. On top of the discipline level, they ask Enzo Maresca, say, come, this one will say your players just dey collect red card in every game like this. How una take see the discipline level? And Enzo Maresca said, see, it is not only about discipline level. He said for him, it is not about the discipline level. He said you should have looked at the condition, the situation that warrants the red card. Against Manchester United, Robert Sanchez was trying to prevent a goal. He got a red card, unfortunately. Against Brighton, Chalobah was also trying to prevent a goal. He got red carded, unfortunately. He said so to him, it is not an issue of discipline. It is just, being unlucky and, things like that. Anyway, I want to agree with him too, because if you look at the Brighton game, Chalobah was only trying to recover back the ball. No be say they take a red card out of, lack of discipline. That was the last time I think Joao Pedro did that out of lack of discipline, and, Nicholas Jackson. That was towards the tail end of last season. But anyway, moving on. On top McGill, they asked Enzo Maresca. This one we say, they play McGill. How far? Wait till they sup. And Enzo Maresca's response was very funny to me. Enzo Maresca said, well, McGill has been training very well at the training. He said, even this week, McGill have put up an incredible work at training, much more than he did last week. But one thing we say he can't talk now, we shocked me past BC. He said, the development of young players in the likes of McGill did not lie in the game that he plays. It's only how he developed in training. Make I read out how the Baba talk am. He said the development of a young player is not all about the games. It's all about training. And I'm like, really? Bro, are you being serious right now? You are trying to tell me now that you just want to keep on seeing McGill training well, progressing well, without giving him any playing time? The Tyreek George that you are playing instead of him, is he not a young player too? Sometimes there's some of this coach. If Kukuma talk say get comment about McGill. Abi talk say they go back on loan. Period. Which one be say they work very well for training and is developing very very well for training. Now he call they make you they play a left winger at his position. Anyway, we move on, Jerry. On top Liverpool, Enzo Maresca said they are one of the best team in England. That we played against them last season. We defeat them in our home, and they defeat us for their home. Liverpool are always a hard nut to crack, and tomorrow's game is going to be difficult. But we are definitely going to find a solution to the game tomorrow. Thumb up to him. And finally, on top, Esteban William matter. They ask him why he does not like to play Esteban William at the number 10, because he did not really like to play that guy for number 10. Now only one or two occasions. Now we don't play that guy for number 10 this season. And Enzo Maresca response is something that I disagree with him again. Because he said Esteban William reminds him more of Cole Palmer when Cole Palmer was with him at the Manchester City under 23. That it reminds him more of Cole Palmer. He plays more like Cole Palmer. But he has no doubt that Esteban William has a very, very bright future. But the reason why he has not been giving him opportunity to play at the number 10 position is because he needs physicality. He said this is the Premier League, and in the Premier League, for you to be able to play in the center like that, you need physicality to be able to play. And I'm asking myself, what physicality did Cole Palmer, that you are playing as the number 10 week in, week out, what physicality did he have? What physicality did Cole Palmer have? Anyway, anyhow you shall like, play am. Now, let us get onto the cocoa of the cocoa. These are my lineup for tomorrow. And trust me, a lot of people might not want to agree with me, but I'm going to explain the reason why I'm going for this lineup for you. At goal post, I have Robert Sanchez at the goal post. At the left center back, I'm putting in Badiashile there simply because Enzo Maresca have already, speak highly of him. I'm thinking he's going to start Badiashile tomorrow ahead of Tosin. Anyway, at the right center back, in absence of Chalobah, I'm going to put Reece James there. And you get why? I'm going to explain to you guys later. Marc Cucurella at the left-hand side, nobody is dragging that one with that one. That one, I get the role permanently. I don't even want to see Jordan Ato for anywhere to make that one just day bench. And at the right-hand side, instead of Malo Gusto, I would prefer to see Acheampong. The reason why I want to see Acheampong is that I believe Marc Cucurella can undo Mo Salah tomorrow. But you see, Malo Gusto cannot undo Cody Gakpo. He cannot undo him. It's just the reality. He cannot undo him. That shaky Gusto. I believe if we start Achiempong for that position tomorrow, Reece James can be controlling Achiempong. Reece James can be using his leadership influence to call back Achiempong. And Achiempong no go lose guard. It is very rare for you to see Achiempong lose guard anyhow. Very, very rare. It's on a very rare case. Whenever you start the guy, he's always ensuring that he give you his best on the pitch. So I prefer to see Achiempong ahead of Gusto tomorrow. In the midfield, of course, it is definitely going to be Moses Caicedo, just as you know, they see for screen. Moses Caicedo coupled with Romeo Lavia. Let them pair together tomorrow. I believe Romeo Lavia can do more of moving forward, while Moses Caicedo do more of staying at the back and blocking and doing all of those things. And at the number 10, since Enzo Maresca don already talk say he no dey like play Esteban William there because he need the guy to grow more on his physicality, Kukuma start Enzo Fernandez there at the number 10 tomorrow. And at the right hand side, Esteban William should be there. At the left hand side, Pedro Neto should be there. I don't trust Alejandro Garnacho and Gittins. I really don't trust them. I'm very sorry about that, but I don't trust them. Up front, let us have Joao Pedro. With this my lineup, I feel like Chelsea can put it in the eyes of Liverpool. Forget Liverpool. Where would they be? Who they be? Now Liverpool of last season, I fear. Liverpool of this season, I pay you. All those games where they done the win with luck, I be the one where they win with 9 minutes. I know they fall for Liverpool of this season. Forget cho. I know they fall for them. Plus, they have their own problems too. If an slot don't even come outside with another arrangement tomorrow, because now waiting if he do, I dey even pray make do am tomorrow against us again. I want check something. Papa, do that your arrangement again against Chelsea tomorrow. I want check something. And by the way, I don't see them stopping our boys. Joao Pedro up front, I don't see them stopping him. I feel like Esteban William is going to push it for their body to tomorrow. Even if Van Dijk is not careful, you go collect. It's just the reality. I beg, just start Pedro Neto for me. I don't want to see Garnacho or Gittins. Those ones, they are confused. Garnacho is still even better. See that Gittins is not getting anything. Altogether tomorrow, I feel like Chelsea can defeat them. We cannot afford to sit back. We cannot afford to panic. We cannot afford to be shaky. Let us be mindful of yellow cards. Don't take any stupid yellow cards in that game tomorrow. And I believe we can defeat them. My prediction for that game tomorrow is Chelsea to win against Liverpool 2-1. Because I know that Liverpool are very good attacking wise. And I believe they are going to score 1 goal. But they are not going to stop Chelsea. I see Anislot talking about set pieces. He said Chelsea have scored 50% of our goals through set piece. So they are going to be mindful of our set piece tomorrow. I don't care. If no be set piece, we will use penalty. And if no be penalty, we will score from open play. Anyway, Chelsea fans, let me know what you guys think about my lineup. What did you think about my prediction? Let me know your own final score for tomorrow's game. I wish our boys all of the best tomorrow. And I have no doubt that we are going to defeat Liverpool come tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe to this channel. Please like, and I'll see you guys later.